What's good, internet? Welcome back to Grim. Today, guys, we're gonna meet a dude that is just absolutely down on his luck. But in his eyes, he's just chilling and living his best life. But trust me, it's not his best life. Let's meet this dude.
My sister says I'm homeless, but I am not homeless. I'm car camping. I have been living in this particular parking lot since December of last year.
So this right here is Mark, you guys. He's 41 years old, and that's right, you know, his sister might think that he's homeless, but really, he's not. He's just car camping. Come on, you guys have never gone car camping before? You know, when you just pack up everything you have and sleep in your car in a Walmart parking lot since December of last year and you have no plans of returning back to your home? Yeah, that kind of camping trip. It's a blast, honestly, and I'm happy to see Mark is into this form of camping and wildlife exploration.
This is the back seat, and I keep my trash can there. I like looking stylish. This is my plasticware. This is my shoe cabinet.
That's my trash can. You know I like looking stylish. That's why I'm only using bright blue trash cans. Not because they were the cheapest ones at Target when I went, but because they are just such a cool color, man. Style over everything.
This is my beach stuff. During the summer, I go to the beach.
I mean, you really can't knock the guy on one thing. He is organized. There's some stuff I could not tell you where they are located in my room without like tearing it apart, but this guy, yeah, he's got it on lock. Even his beach stuff, because you know, when it's summertime, you gotta switch it up from car camping to beach camping. Everyone knows that.
This is where I keep my food supplies. I can keep salads in my storage container. I have my barbecue sauce, my mustard.
Is the homie here just living off of romaine lettuce with barbecue sauce and mustard on it and storing it all in this Tupperware container? I actually do really feel bad for this guy, and it can't be a really fun way of living at all, and I know he's probably not enjoying it as much as he says.
When I'm going to bed, I just recline the seat. I have my pillow. I just get comfy on my right shoulder and put my blanket over me if it's cold, and I'm good.
Dear God, imagine sleeping on a reclined car seat for months at a time. Not even a car that's spacious, literally a Toyota Corolla. This dude's back must be killing him all day. Seriously, I don't know about you guys, but it is so hard for me to fall asleep in a car, in my opinion. You have almost no room to move or sprawl about in your sleep, and it's just odd that he's wanting to commit to this lifestyle so hard.
I leased this car through a rideshare lease program, and I was a rideshare driver. I loved it. Unfortunately, in August, I had that mishap.
Mishap. Yeah, this dude is just an absolute treasure trove of positivity and sugarcoating things. Yeah, I was a rideshare driver, then I got into this little mishap with my car and now literally have to hold up the entire front end with bungee cables just to prevent it from falling off while I'm parked in this Walmart parking lot at night.
Now this is a separate incident. I was behind an 18-wheeler and all of a sudden a pebble flew up and hit right here.
So yeah, it's safe to say this guy hasn't had the best luck in the past few years. He's gotten T-boned, a giant rock has flown into his windshield, but you know what? He's still powering on. This man is living the life just eating mustard salad from his plastic Tupperware before sneaking into a gym to shower and sleeping on his luxurious Corolla seats. If you're not jealous of that, just stop fibbing yourself.
I wake up at 8 a.m. every day. I give my thanks to God for the new day. Go inside and use the restroom.
Once again, I gotta hand it to this guy. He's been dealt a pretty rough situation, but I don't think I've seen someone so positive about where they are in life. He seems totally content with just waking up and strolling into Walmart to do his deed every morning and then driving within 3 miles for anything he might need. You know what? Now that I think about it, that probably is the reason that he's stuck in this problem. You know, someone who's so content with living this lifestyle is probably never going to do anything to properly change it. So ultimately, that could be why he seems to be stuck in this massive rut.
I am coming into my local health club where I do my showering.
All right, whoa, I was completely joking earlier when I said he goes to a gym to shower. Like, I didn't watch ahead, I promise you guys. I legitimately just guessed this guy's power move before it even happened. Maybe I should go live in my car now that I think about it. Do you think he just keeps a membership just for the shower? I mean, the guy probably doesn't seem to be too out of shape, and if I were him with nothing to do all day, I'd probably just train too. But dang, that's insane. He legit just goes to the gym just to shower. Wild dude.
If I'm just not wanting to go through a drive-thru, I'll order some food delivery. I have my smokehouse burger meal here. It's the silver Toyota Corolla with the beat-up hood.
All right, yeah, this guy is going to be living in the car for the rest of his life. Who in their right mind would do this? Let me explain this here for those of you who might not understand how insanely stupid this is. This man lives in his car 24/7 and drives said car and still pays for Uber Eats or Postmates or whatever service he's using for other people to be getting the food for him and delivered to him in this Walmart parking lot where he has to direct them to his beat up Toyota when he could have literally just driven himself and not wasted $10 a pop on delivery fees and tips. This just blew my mind, you guys. Those services are not cheap and he is absolutely going nowhere if he continues this way. It's like burning money he doesn't have.
Hot and fresh food and modern convenience. This is urban camping at its finest.
Nah, bruh. This is throwing away money that you should be devoting towards having a stable living environment at its finest. Don't get it twisted.
My family has been a bit hard on me. They have what I call have it all together syndrome. My sister is a little on the judgy side.
I hate people like this, man. I think it's so easy to think everyone's hating on you when they say things you don't want to hear. I don't really think his family has having it all together syndrome, whatever that may be. I think they're just functioning adults and want their 41-year-old son/brother to do the same, as he's getting to be up there in age and is still living in his car ordering Uber Eats and showering at Planet Fitness.
She doesn't understand the struggle of, paycheck to paycheck.
I think most people understand the struggle of paycheck to paycheck, man, but you're the only one undermining it all in the first place by simply cheating your way through life by living in your car with nothing to show for yourself. Anyways, now let's hear from his parents.
My son Mark is not living a life like a 41-year-old man. Mark is just like a hamster on a wheel, eking out a living.
Well, that's a harsh way to put it, but the dad's got a point, kind of. He's not really contributing anything to society and isn't doing much to help out his current situation much. I'm guessing this dad puts extra pressure on him, and that could be why he's so against living normally, but dang, the dude's got a point.
I used to send Mark care packages with food and cookies, but now there's no address to send it to.
So even when he was living at a normal address, his parents were still helping him out, and he couldn't keep that together? Come on, man, your family is supporting you through life and you still just can't do the bare minimum of holding down a job and having a place to live consistently? And then you just become a rideshare dude that also lives in his car and on the beach for half a year? This is just bumming me out at this point, you guys.
We have been helping Mark. We helped him pay off 2 of his credit cards. Phone bills, electrical bills, attorney fees.
Oh my god, this dude is a giant loser. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. How are you letting them do this much for you at 41 years old? Why does he even have attorney fees? Like, did he go to court for something bad? Also, I don't even want to think about how much was on those 2 credit cards they paid off. It's probably in the tens of thousands if they were maxed out.
We've probably given Mark $40,000 over the last 20 years.
I just feel like Mark is not going to learn.
Oh, man. $40,000. 40 stacks. All to have him end up right here in this Walmart parking lot living in his Toyota. This guy is just a serial freeloader. I wonder where he would be if he didn't at least have this car leased to him through that rideshare company or his parents to fall back on. He probably would just be full-on homeless and starving on the street, which is insanely sad, but that's the reality of his life at this point. So guys, real quick, I have a super fast challenge that only takes 5 seconds to complete. So if you can leave a like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just give it a try, it really works.
He just doesn't want to make things better.
Mark thinks that what he ought to be doing is going to Hawaii and living on the beach.
Yeah, so the parents even confirm here that basically their son is just delusional and out of his mind. I didn't even know that part, but apparently he just thinks he deserves to be shacked up on a beach in Maui sipping drinks on the beach all his life. But nah, instead he's just ruining his life and his parents' savings by living in this Walmart parking lot and doing next to nothing all day while getting Jack in the Box delivered to his door because he's too lazy to go drive there. So finally we have reached the part where he's sitting down with Dr. Phil and his family, and Dr. Phil asks him this.
Do you feel driven to change your circumstance?
I would say I'd like to think I am, but I'm not.
So the reason he's even checking with this guy on what he's feeling is because he thinks he might be suffering from some sort of thing like ADHD that has possibly gone unchecked and kind of wrecked his life, because both he and his family don't understand what it is or how it hinders him.
I could. If I knew what I wanted to do, I could get after it and I could just go. I've got a lot going on in here that hasn't come to the surface yet, and maybe that's my fault.
So according to this guy, even at age of 41, he just hasn't figured out what to do with his life or how to move forward, which is sad, but I can sort of see where he's coming from. I'm sure there's a lot of you guys out there that know what career you want to do, but there's probably a lot of people out there like this guy too that might have been able to keep it together just a bit better than he did. But regardless, even most adults don't know what they're doing most of the time and just kind of wing it or do what they think society expects of them. I think overall this guy just didn't take any effort into taking chances or working on a new hobby or passion, so now that is all catching up with him right now and biting him in the butt after all. I do, however, want to know what you guys think of this car camper extraordinaire. Do you think he's okay doing this, or should this fool just get a job? You guys already know what I think of all this, obviously I've made that clear, but as always, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and hit that bell as well to be notified anytime we upload, and to join our notification squad. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.